Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Strategic Preparations, the single-player testing series where we find out just how bad I am at X-Wing Champions or whatever other single-player content I can find. Anthony joining you once again, and if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the final video on the channel for 2020, barring anything randomly popping up involving Wave BFA, albeit there's been some changes happening on that front, aka 3 cards getting deleted from the set that are planned to come out later on. That's a whole nother issue, though. Today, we are focusing on X-Wing. Now, I'm actually recording this intro after I recorded the first game because there was some stuff happening and some technical issues that I had, and also the game acting weird, so I'm kind of splitting that up. But this is the list that I used in this first game, which is Bosk with Marksmanship, Ion Cannon, 000, BT-1, and Houndstooth. Got the Nashta Pup here for good measure. Tarani with Expert Handling, R2 Astromech, Inertial Dampeners, almost called them Infernal Dampeners. I've been playing too much Yu-Gi-Oh! And a Shield Upgrade. Captain Seavor with nothing, and however you pronounce that, Pirate with a Deadman Switch just to act as a blocker, so this was the first of 2 lists that I'm going to be using in this video. The second one is going to be a Separatist list that uses the just uses 2 HMPs, albeit not my conventional 2 HP build. Because basically for Christmas, I got a Houndstooth pack, a Mining Guild tie, and then Cole gave me a second HMP. So I now have access to 2 HMPs in real life. So, and plus I'm trying to venture out with the HMPs a little bit. So all that combined, I'm using non-Geonosian prototype HMPs. So I'm going to go finish that list up here, and while I'm working on that, enjoy this first game with this scum list. Okay, we're back, this time going up against 5 TIE bombers, and it turns out that, yeah, the Mining Guild tie does have a, it does have a 1 straight, or a 5 straight that is red. So I just got to remember with the Pirate not to dock it with the Houndstooth in the simulator. I think that will work, so, yeah, anyways, I will gladly take initiative. Let's get the obstacle set up, and let's hope this time I actually do this correctly. So, we'll send this over there, see where... Okay, so they are deploying over there. That is good to know. So we'll send the Mining Guild tie there. We'll send... it's probably a terrible idea to do this, but I think I have to. Let's just try to pop one of those, and then... Let's send the Tooth right about there should do it. Okay, so we've got that set. Now let's go ahead and try to get everything in as quickly as possible. I just realized now that I have this slightly misaligned, so I will have to do some fancy maneuvering in order to get around that, but I don't think that should be that big of a deal. And especially now that we figured out the glitch issue with, or not, it's not necessarily a glitch, it's just, you can't, I don't think you can dock the Nashta Pup and another Z95. So, correct me if I'm wrong on that, though, because there is always the chance that I am wrong. Okay, so, no, I do not want to inertial dampeners. Let's just get up there. I don't think I'm in range for a lock, so I'm just going to hold off on that. Oh! Actually, that may not be the worst thing in the world right about now. I should probably talk about what the goal is here. The goal is to just try to push as much damage through with Bosk. Strip tokens using Seavor and Tarani, and yeah. And it doesn't look like I will be having any shots on anything, so we will just go ahead and skip to the next turn. Okay, so now we can bank that, and I think we can do that with that as well. Let's set that as a 1 straight for now. I'm going to do a 2 straight here and then try to figure out what exactly it is I want to do with the Tooth. Probably a 2 straight seems like the right move, I guess. This is probably going to result in Bosk landing on a rock, but we'll see what happens. Albeit if I have the points, I might throw Kira on him, because maybe it'll help. I don't know. Well, let's see. We'll focus up there. That bomber is turning away, so that at least takes away a shot. That bomber's turning in, though, so that puts a extra shot on Tarani. Moving in, now what does Seavor do again? I don't remember. Well, okay, if you are not in the enemy ships. Okay, so let's barrel roll the heck out of there in order to avoid getting put in the bullseye arc. Let's go. Bosk did not overlap. Let's reinforce the front, actually. That seems like a good idea. No, I do not want to do that. We are up in their business. Let's see, what did I did not give any sort of payload to Tarani. I don't think I had the points for it. So let's get this party started. Tarani will open up here. And I should have taken the lock. But 2 crits is not that bad, especially when they roll double blanks with a structural damage and a fuel leak. Okay, today is just going really good, apparently. So that would get a die, extra die. And let's pop this. Let's mess around with... Oh, I could have attacked this thing with Ion. No, actually, I couldn't have. It was out of my primary arc. Let's just pop this thing. Just a crit. Probably going to dodge that. Yep, okay. I'm happy with them rolling 2 evades there. That I am completely fine with. Let's jam this thing. And get a hit off. Now, if they just do that, okay. Jamming them actually kind of worked there, albeit I'm taking a barrage rocket to the face. Oh, okay, I take a hit. Lovely. So now Tarani is getting lit up and taking 2 hits only. Okay, maybe the focus wasn't such a bad idea. All a matter of perspective in this situation. All a matter of... Oh, that's not good. Yep, there goes Seavor. Okay. And another shot on Tarani. This one probably is going to do 1. Yep, it only does 1. And I get nothing with the pirate, so let's just shoot this thing straight up and see what we can do. That would run me straight into a rock. That's a dumb idea. So I think it actually isn't too bad of an idea to just hit the brakes here. I mean, maybe a 3-turn there? That seems like a good idea. Okay, let's see how this goes. And thank God the AI activation has been sped up in this game. Otherwise, I would just be yammering for an incessant amount of time. Or incessant or innate amount of... Whatever the word is for a ridiculously long amount. I'm going to have to look that up here. Yeah, I might as well look it up while I have the chance. Oh, did the AI just hit a rock? Nope, they missed. Okay, so everything's there. Incessant. I'm looking this up right now just to make sure I'm actually using that word correctly. And I have no internet, apparently. Ain't that just joyful? Okay, I'm going to fix this. Hold on. Okay, I've got my Wi-Fi fixed, and I'm looking up the definition of incessant. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, so enough of that. Let's get back to the spaceships. Alrighty, so that is in a good position where I'm going to be able to deadman switch if it comes to that. I do not want to recover a shield right now. I'm going to bank in. Let's focus up and stop. Not going to make that reference. Let's see. I want to spread my fire as much as possible, so we'll fire at this thing. Absolutely whiff. Okay, it wasn't even worth spending that focus token. Let's ion cannon this sucker, see what we can do. Can I roll anything to save my life? Okay, that's fun. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna spend the focus token. Save it for the attack. Direct hit? Okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was on Tarani. Oh. Oh, I screwed that up. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is why you pay attention. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Yep. Okay, so what do I want to pop here? Let's just put some damage on the guy that's already damaged. Okay, I actually saved the focus token, so it worked out. Could have saved the damage on Tarani. I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. Anyways. 1 straight seems like a good idea. 1 straight seems like a good idea. 1 straight seems like a good idea. And actually, I'm going to bump intentionally. See if that does me anything good. Actually, I'm starting to think I should have broke off with the Houndstooth. Oh. Well, that happened. 5K. Okay, that one's out of range. That one's still in range. That one's out of range. He's in range now. Let's reinforce the 4 section, I guess. No, we do not want to do that. We're right on this guy's rear, so let's go ahead and lock that. That seems like a decent idea. Gain 1 calculate token unless the target ship gains stress token. Who doesn't? See if... Let's just give this one an extra stress token. I gain a calculate token. Okay. So, Tarani, let's fire at that one first. Okay, I actually am happy with taking the lock, albeit it's not gonna matter because shocker. That made 0 sense, but then again, do I ever make any sense? The answer is no. No, I don't. Anyways, okay, I gained an extra crit. Wait, why didn't it let me resolve Bosk's effect? Oh, there it goes. Yes, I would. Direct hit. Oh, managed to pop that thing down quite a bit. And a blank. I'm taking damage, and I'm going to be taking an extra one from Dead Man's Switch here. And even more damage, and... Oh, that's on Tarani. Oh. Bosk still has 9 hull. Okay. Oh... not using the focus token there was a big mistake. No point in doing that. Dead Man's Switch will go off. Let's fire off the triggers. And who got the direct hit? Not me, that's for sure. So that actually kind of worked out. 3 turns seemed like a decent idea. I can't inertial dampeners in this situation, which sucks. So I think I just do 1 straight and then move once Bosk is out of the way. Okay, 5k turn. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's double not good. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Okay, actually, maybe not. I'm not going to be... nobody's going to be attacking me anyway, so I might as well just get the shot off. Let's see, what doesn't have a stress token? I gain a calculate token, sweet. Let's see, I can shoot... Can't shoot this one. I can shoot that one with Tarani, so let's hit this one. Let's... BT1, whatever that does. What does he do again? I don't remember. Oh. I screwed that up. Whoops. Yep, that was a screw up on my part, but we're gonna hopefully get a bomber off. Of course I rolled no hits. Shocker. So, yeah, that's fun. Okay, so there's that. Another shot coming in, and this is where I don't meet my demise? Okay. I'll take it. This is where the boss probably gets lit up, though. And then another shot on Tarani, and there she goes. Boom. Well, it started off good and then fell apart from there. So I guess we just 1 turn and see what happens. I think that's the play. Let's readjust the camera a little bit. And, I am stuck in that pile. Let's see, what will gain a token? Let's see, who am I going to attack? I can't attack that, so might as well attack this one. I probably should have attacked the one that was smoking, but whatever. So let's hit this. Primary weapon. Let's... Marksmanship, BT1. That didn't do anything, I just realized. And, of course, they dodge, because of course. Now, that one at least made sense. So that's 2 more hits on the Bosk. And this is probably going to end absolutely terribly, but we are going to play it out just for shits and giggles, I guess. And the only reason I said that was because I needed to force myself to watch everything through again to edit things in case I actually did swear and I don't remember it. Or rather, I didn't swear, because there's some cursing I'm fine with leaving uncensored. Profanity that I wish to censor outside of something that involves Cards Against Humanity. Which, not saying that it's gonna happen, but I'm going to try to see if I can get a Cards Against Humanity video going just because I can. Because it's my channel, and Cards Against Humanity. So, there's that. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. So, again, Cards Against Humanity video may or may not be coming. I genuinely don't know. Oh, I forgot I have an extra ship, so... Out the back you go, and let's do this. Oh, damn it. I thought I would have had a clean shot on him. Eh, well, we're just gonna do this now. Why is there a rebel dial there? Like, what the... Okay, it looks like I'll get a shot on this one. Bosk, you got a lot of work to do. This thing only has one shield. What the hell? How did I lose a shield there? Whatever. Focus up. Let's see what we can do. Hey, we're actually getting... Of course we get damaged with our emergency ship. Shocker! Actually, yes, I would like to add those 3 damage. Okay, taking another shield. And that'll do it. Well, the list was fun. I just need to do a bit more working with it because I really want to use the Houndstooth. Safe to say, like I said at the end there, that list needs refining, but I'm going to work on it because I want to try to play the Houndstooth a little more just because I got it. It's new, it's flashy for me, even though the ship has been out since, like, what, 2015 or something like that? I don't know. Anyways, Separatists. So, I'm trying to use stuff that I have in real life, and my Separatist collection at the moment consists of 2 Vulture Droids, a Belbelav, so Servants of Strife, 2 HMPs, and a Hyena, so... I'm basically using all my Separatist ships except for my Belbelab. Is that all I really have? Oh, yeah, I guess that is. Oh, well. Anyway, so for this list, we got a Bactoid prototype with FCS, Diamond Borons, Munitions, Failsafe, and Landing Struts, 2 Separatist drones with energy shells and grappling struts, and then 2 Onderon oppressors with energy shells, tracer threads, and repulsor lift stabilizers. Is there any cohesive strategy here? Nah. I'm just trying things out, honestly. Like, I couldn't really figure out a good way to synergize with the Onderon oppressors with the stuff I have. And in future episodes, I'm probably going to do a bit more playing around with stuff that I don't own in real life, and I might even stream that at some point in the next couple of weeks. But we will see what happens. So let's get into this party, and hopefully this match doesn't go nearly as bad as that last one. Albeit with my experience with double HMPs, it probably should go better. Oh, Lord. 6 Nantexes. Oh, that's not a pretty sight. Albeit they are fairly fragile, so perhaps Diamond Borons can get some work done. So I'm going to put the Hyena in the middle here. And then we'll put that there. We'll put that there. And then we'll actually follow the Hyena up with a Vulture Droid here and an HMP back here. And they're on the exact other side of the map. Lovely. Okay, so we've got to get these guys in there ASAP. So let's get... Oh, I forgot that's how repulsor lift stabilizers work. So I have blue maneuvers, essentially. So let's get these guys moving in as quickly as possible because I need to start blowing these things up. I need to get my Diamond Boron missiles off. So we will see what happens, though. Okay, so... 4 straight with the Hyena. Let's calculate. I'm probably not going to be getting any locks here because... I'm out of range. No, I do not. Actually, maybe I should have flipped it so that way I could do that, but we'll deal with that later. So then we'll send these up, calculate, and definitely not going to do it with this one. But I've already used repulsor lift stabilizers a couple of times. I'm not sure if it was on camera or not, but it's just ridiculously fun. And it has been in Fly Casual. I haven't gotten to play physical games. But we'll see what happens. I might get a chance here soon, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, let's see here. So, I think I can do a 2-bank, get away with that. I'm just going to set that like that for now. I'm actually going to do a 2-bank with this Vulture Droid. I'm then going to do a 2 straight with the with the HMP. I'm constantly mixing up the Hyenas and the HMPs. They're similar in what they fulfill, so that might have something to do with it. And then we'll turn these 2 in over here, and hopefully we can start killboxing some stuff, or just dump Diamond Boron missiles in. Okay, so let's see if we can lock. Damn, we can't lock, so I have to lock a friendly ship. Okay, so essentially I have this rock here locked. because for whatever reason the program still won't let me. And I bumped. Lovely. I think actually this is a situation where I will flip the cards. Now, which one is the active side? Okay. After you reveal bank. Okay, I just had to remember what it was. So, yeah. So let's calculate up because I can't acquire any locks. Let's calculate up. And let's calculate up. No, I do not want to do it with this guy. Here they come, and I do not have diamond boron missiles because none of my guys have locks, albeit if... Maybe I shouldn't have taken the initiative here because then I could have used the Bactoid Prototype's ability to acquire a lock on one of the Nantexes with the Vulture Droid. But we still might be able to do some damage here. So let's fire off some... Oh, I can't fire energy shell charges. Oh, this one doesn't have a calculate token. Okay. And we got a hit off. That's nice at the very least. Can't fire anything there because they don't... Oh, it doesn't have a lock for tracer threads. Albeit that would have been nice to fire off. So, albeit I couldn't have locked anyway. So, meh. Let's see what we can get here on the defensive. Okay, we're off to a good start. Okay. What is going on? Okay, this is... Oh, wait a minute. I can steal the calculate token from him. Let's just get a primary shot. Okay, nothing special there. Huh. I actually came out of that with, I think, no damage. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Anyways, let's figure out what we're going to do here. So, I think we'll send that vulture in there. We'll send it this HMP right there. This one has an active, what's it called? Repulsor lift stabilizers, that's what it's called. So I think the play is going to be to... Let me just double check what this does. Okay. Crazy as it sounds, I think the play is to do a 2-bank back this way. Try to pop some of these that come over here. We send the hyena to land on the rock. We send the vulture droid that way, and I think that's going to be our course of action. Alrighty, let's see how badly this ends, because let's face it, this is probably going to end terribly, but we've got to play it out. So I will land, and let's acquire a lock on this back one here. That seems like the smart move. Do that. Calculate. Oh, wait, that went the other way? What? Oh, I had that backwards. Okay, you cannot side slip backwards, apparently. Wait, can you side slip backwards? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently you can only do a side slip forward and not backwards like Lieutenant Laurier was able to do essentially with his barrel rolls in first edition. So that was a misplay on my part, but let's see if we can get out of this. Albeit now that bumps, so that, albeit I can't attack with this one, but this one does have a clean... Oh, that actually took a hit from the rock. I'll be damned. The AI actually took a hit. Oh, this diamond boron missiles is going to be nuts. I gotta clear up some stuff off the board, though. Now, what does diamond boron do again? It's been a while since I've played some of this crap, so... Okay, so that's decent, I guess. So let's start by not attacking with him because he can't. And fire. No target lock, so networked aim is not active. And, okay, if they're going to roll 3 evades, I'd prefer it there. Let's do some focus fire. I have a calculate. Oh, range 1. Duh. I stupid. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm stupid. Okay, that didn't work. Now we can fire the energy shell charges. We'll calculate that to a crit. And we managed to get 2 hits off. And a weapons failure is one of them. So that's nice. Okay, this is looking average. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, as long as there's not a direct hit. Oh, he's still alive, but there's still probably 2 more shots coming onto that thing. Yep, here we go. There goes my hyena. Unfortunate, I couldn't get the diamond borons off. Maybe I upgrade the pilot skill on that thing. I don't know. Actually, no, wait, I can't because The Bactoid is the only one I think that can take double missiles. And there goes a Vulture Droid. That's unfortunate. Let's blow those both up. And let's see how we can get ourselves out of this. Repulsorless stabilizers are inactive right now, which actually kind of sucks. I was hoping I could have them active right about now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do they automatically deactivate? Hold on a minute. I gotta go check something again. Okay, I misread the active side of repulsor stabilizers. If you side slip, you must flip it, and if you don't side slip, you have the option of flipping it. Okay, that is good to know. So we're going to do a 1 straight there. Let's actually cut that up to a 2 straight. Let's charge in, because that seems like a good idea, because why not? And before you ask, no, I am not intentionally throwing. I just feel like this could be a good idea, because they're going to fly by me anyways. So let's see here. If I can actually hit the button. Let's calculate up. That seems like a good idea. 1 straight. Yes, I will flip there, and let's lock onto this thing. Oh, that was a bump. Oh, I just got slooped. That's not good. Okay, so these two are bumping. This one can't attack. Ooh, I've got 2 shots on this Vulture. That's not good. But I think I might be able to eliminate one. Unless, of course, I roll that. I think we're starting to revert back to normal luck. Like, at the beginning of the game, they'll give me a little bit of luck, and if I don't instantly win, they're like, nope, sorry. And by they, I mean the dice gods are like, nope, sorry, you just lose. Unfortunate circumstances. Now, who does he have a lock on? He has a lock on this sucker? No, this sucker. Let's try to get rid of a shot. I need to get rid of him. That's not gonna work. Let's try to see if we can hit this guy. Nope, it's probably not gonna do a damn thing. Yep. Shocker. And we're back to this again. Oh, yay, crit. Lovely. Another hit. And now the Vulture Droid's getting shot at. And yep, we're definitely back to normal luck with the dice results. Yep, we are definitely back to normal. We should just turn every X-Wing episode of Strategic Preparation to the dice gods hate me at this point. Like, seriously. Now, this is the one with the active. So, let's do this correctly. There, that seems. So, we'll slide him over there. We'll bring him up there. That should work. Yeehaw. And, let's... This one has a lock, so let's calculate. Let's turn in, let's actually activate it, and let's lock that one so networked aim is active. Albeit I don't think I'm going to get it. Actually, it might work out. So let's start by firing at the one I have double locked, range 1, and networked aim kicks in, but we'll calculate and then only reroll the blank. I only had 1 calculate token, so it's not like it would have mattered. Oh my, did we just have that happen? Okay, we might be getting somewhere. Have I used the Onderon Oppressor's ability at all? I genuinely don't think I have. Okay, we're taking crits. Fuel leak. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Another fuel leak. And this one might die. Oh, that one's taking its shield, so that's unfortunate. Let's do that, and let's... 1 straight, I guess. I think that's a good idea. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so first let's do some side slips and calculate, and then bump. Bump. Another bump. No bump there. And now I've got one on my tail. First things first, let's get this sucker. Oh, I have energy shell charges on this thing. I didn't even realize that. Okay, I really need to start paying more attention to... Whoa, okay, no way he dodges this. Okay, that worked out. I guess. Let's see, which one is taking some damage? This one. So let's fire out of the side. Hit crit with networked aim triggered. Oh, would you look at that? Hit crit. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And they only rolled 1 evade, but they have a focus token. Yeah, wounded pilot. Not exactly the best thing I could have pulled. Yep, this guy is gone. And let's see what happens with this HMP. Taking 2 damage. Shocker. Okay, and I have now 1 HMP left. Let's see how badly this ends. Either that or he's just getting an absolute Rambo and barely squeak out a win. There is going to be absolutely 0 in between. I think I do need to start flipping this card, and I have a lock. Am I gonna get a shot on this guy? Yes, I think I am. Sloop. Oh, okay, I got a shot on them. Oh, wait, they bumped. Okay, now, do I have a shot on this one? No, I do not. Let's open up into this one. This seems like a good idea. Only 1 crit. Are you serious? And this is where things end absolutely terribly because logic. I think I'll go back to my Geonosian prototypes right now. I need to figure out the HMPs a bit more, but I will save that for either a later episode of Strategic Preparations or a live stream. Probably a live stream. We'll see what happens. But anyways, regardless of the outcome and me completely failing as usual, or rather the dice probably screwing me over a little bit, hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here today. If you did, there's a little red button to push. With the new year coming up, me and John, hopefully we'll be able to get some more live action stuff rolling. We'll be able to get, what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh yeah, more, just other games in general, aside from X-Wing, Transformers, Champions, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, that's kind of not the point just to play those 4 games. The point is to play pretty much whatever we feel like, and, whatever, we'll see what happens. But, anyways, like I said earlier, that'll do it, and, hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here, and yeah, that will do it for this video. Peace out, y'all.